Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. A very, very slow day. That triangle that we talked about in the previous video did eventually break to the upside, but it's still overall pretty slow price action. And again, a triangle can always extend, and we try to survive here by just looking at the microstructures because not too much happened, really, nothing actually. It's just ongoing sideways action. But I told you that this correction will probably take all week, maybe even longer. And at the moment, I don't think we have seen the low. I think that is what many people are interested in. Have we seen the overall low already? Which means, is wave 4 already complete? I don't think so. So that's not my perspective. Yeah. My view is that we should still a bit more of an extended correction, at least this ABC structure. Maybe, but that's too early to say, maybe this ABC structure and roadmap will only lead to a larger A of an even larger ABC structure. Yeah, and then this is the B and the C, and we get closer to 36 to 34K for this wave 4. Okay. That's the scenario where it will probably take us into the new year, this correction. So timing is always very difficult. We cannot really predict how long such a move takes. We know that corrections can take a while, especially a wave 4 is a warning to many of you who know about Elliott Wave, who know how these corrections work, that a wave 4 can be a really, really boring sideways correction. And that just prepares us for potentially potential mind-numbing sideways action. But yeah, it is a correction in my opinion, and at the moment we see corrective price action, not impulsive price action. I think we have seen the low of the A wave. I mean, yeah, is the wave A finished here or here? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Not really. Different possibilities. Yeah, there are always different possibilities in a correction. In a correction, it's not so important to nail absolutely the perfect micro count. This is not about getting a college degree or university degree in Elliott Wave. It's about finding tradable setups, understanding where the trend is, what is support and resistance. And these parameters are, I think, well defined. We had local support here. That so far is holding. We should now be moving into resistance. Actually, we touched it already. Would be nice to get at least to the 50% retracement of the move down. That would be 42,430, but there's no need for it. And somewhere in this region, ideally, I like to see the price move down. Yeah, that is sort of the ideal structure I shared with you also in the last video, ABC. Now the B wave can be a triangle. There was a triangle completed, but it should have broken to the downside. So market decided wave B is not a triangle. Maybe it was an internal triangle. But again, there are always more than 2 or 3 possibilities, especially in corrections. I can give you probably 4 or 5 different wave counts here. But it's not about the wave count, It's not about that, especially not in a correction. It's all about understanding where support and resistance are. And the main parameter that I'm looking at here as resistance level, it's still the 78.6 retracement at 43,720. And as long as the price stays below that, this is my roadmap to follow. And the price should move down lower in the wave C of 4 later. Only a sustained break above 43,720. Only then I would actually talk about that the low is in. But then I would probably, until I get further clarity, still follow the idea of an extended or higher B wave. You always need to be aware, especially in a wave 4, we can get these overshooting B waves. They cannot be predicted, but they always are a possibility. So, but yeah, again, most straightforward would be to not move above 43,720, but instead get a nice C wave down into support, and then we take it from there. Yeah. Once we have a confirmed top in place for wave B, we can calculate the target for wave C. But overall, very, very slow price action. I mean, I know that these are the days then when we get excited about a green candle like that, but really, okay, probably not after the last few weeks, which were very exciting. But yeah, corrections are part of it. Good thing in crypto is that we can distinguish normally very well between impulses and corrections. That's not always the case when we look at stocks. Stocks are sometimes a little bit mixed. But yeah, crypto is quite, per se, binary in that regard. So crypto gives us fairly clear, okay, it's either impulsive or corrective. The problem in crypto is that the corrections take ages. So they're really, really, really boring, these charts, okay, when corrections play out. Because remember, we've had now several weeks of, internet very slow today, several weeks of quite strong increases, yeah, and this at some point just needs to be corrected. So that's the first substantial correction that we've had in a while. This year was a pain as well, to be honest, an absolute pain. But yeah, now we have a proper correction as it seems, which is again part of it, just resetting expectations, calming the market down, resetting indicators. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links for those channels are in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.